9 to the 1/2 multiplied by 9 to the 1/2 will be compared to square root of 9 multiplied by square root of 9. 9 to the 1/2 times 9 to the 1/2 is equal to 9 to the 1/2 plus 1/2. We add the exponents when we multiply the same base, and 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. Square root of 9 times square root of 9 will be square root of 9 times 9, which is square root of 81, which is also 9, which is 9 to the first. Therefore, our conclusion is that 9 to the 1/2 has the same value, must be the same as square root of 9. 8 to the 1/2 to the second is 8 to the 1/2 times 2 over 1, which is a. The same way square root of a squared is a. 16 to the 1/2 to the second is 16 to the 2 over 2, which is 16. 8 to the 1/3 to the third is 8 to the third to the 3 over 3, which is a. 8 to the 1/3 to the third is 8 to the 3 over 3, which is 8. 8 to the 1 over n to the n is equal to 8 to the n over n, which is a, if n is different from 0. For any real number b and any positive integer n, b to the 1 over n is equal to nth root of b, except if b is negative and n is even. B to the 1/2, for example, is equal to square root of b to the first. The denominator of the fractional exponent becomes the index, and the numerator becomes the exponent of the radicand. Now, if b is less than 0 and n is even, for example, square root of -2, then the square root is not a real number. B to the m over n is equal to nth root of bm in general, except when b is less than 0 and n is even. Cube root of b is equal to b to the 1/3. 4 to the 1/2, 4 is 2 to the second. We have 2 to the second to the 1/2, which is 2. 8 to the 1/3, 8 is 2 to the third to the 1/3. When we multiply them, we get 2 to the 3 over 3, which is 2. 100 to the 1/2 is 10 to the second to the 1/2, which is 10. 81 to the 1/4. 81 is 3 to the 4th because 81 is 9 times 9, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 to the 4th to the 1/4. So the 4th root of 81 is 3. We need to evaluate the following, knowing that when we have -9 to the 1/2, the 1/2 only applies to 9. So we follow order of operation. We're going to exponentiate, and then we tack on the negative sign. So it's equal to minus square root of 9, which is -3. 9 between parentheses to the 1/2 will be equal to square root of -9, because 1/2 applies to -9 because of the parentheses, and square root of -9 is not real. -125 to the 1/3. The negative sign only applies to 125, so it's going to be minus cube root of 125, which is negative 5. With the parenthesis, 1/3 applies to negative 125, so it's the cube root of negative 25. But the index is odd, and we get negative 5. In other words, it's negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. 4 over 81 to the 1/2 will be equal to 4 to the 1/2 divided by 81 to the 1/2. So 4 to the 1/2 is 2, and 81 to the 1/2, square root of 81, is 9. 32 to the 1/2, let's convert it into a radical so that we can simplify it. It's really square root of 32, which is square root of 16 times square root of 2, and square root of 16 is 4. Our final answer is 4 square root of 2.